as a recruiter, what you need to do to get your next career opportunity. I'm Oleg. I started this company over 6 years ago, and I've been hiring people for different companies all over Europe, many companies here in Finland. So Games Factory Talents is a recruitment agency focused on the games and creative industry. So we've been doing this for 6.5 years. I did the first game shop fair in 2018 when I had no idea what is the games industry. I just wanted to be part of it, and I wanted to this is my favorite part, meeting people. I love the energy. This is how it got started, and then we started to do a little bit more important things. My first job was a C++ game developer, not game developer. I wish I was a developer, but it was for mobile, for Nokia. So I know how the software was built many, many years ago. And that was the time when Rovio came with the game. So from that moment onwards, I only wanted to build games. I didn't have that opportunity, unfortunately. And as a company, we are nominated for the Best Games Recruitment Agency. What we do as a company is that we do recruitment for the companies when they need very specific people for the very specific jobs. So we go and find them at the events like this, in the conferences and things like that. We do the game shop fairs, and we also have a solution at the conferences which matches people who are looking for a job and the companies, as a company. And I'm super proud. Yes, we are one of the best recruitment agencies in Europe, at least nominee. We didn't win it yet. So these game shop fairs, it's a career boosting events. We've been doing this for over 6 years. It's talks, it's networkings, and as I said, I'm sure you want to talk to the companies. So in the afternoon, there will be companies and plenty of opportunities. You're going to use that chance. Now, coming to LinkedIn, this is my favorite topic. So today, 99% of the recruiters, I can say 99.9% of the recruiters use LinkedIn to find the people for the jobs. Both if there are recruiters like companies, if there are recruiters like us who just do the hiring. So what it means for you is that today, what I'm going to say, you're going to do on your LinkedIn, and it will bring you closer to your next job. So what the LinkedIn as such is going to do for you, because I also believe that what Bea just said today from Rovio, I think it's the next CV. I think, to me, it's more important than having a CV, is to have your LinkedIn. Because in LinkedIn, you can also download it as a PDF, whatever, and it's your CV basically in there. LinkedIn profile allows you to get more views. As a recruiter, today, I tell you, any application I receive or I have to look at, first thing I do, I go to LinkedIn. I don't look if you apply to any of the jobs. First, I will check your LinkedIn. And only if it looks interesting, if I see the skills that you have, only then I'm going to go and look at the CV. This is my personal view. So I'm not saying that all the recruiters do it. I personally do it like that. And my team, we have that process established. And because today you can have a lot of applications received, I will look at your CV. Any of my team members, we're going to look at your CV for 5 seconds. So for your LinkedIn, 5 seconds. So think about it. 1, 2, 3, 5, and it's gone. So if you don't make it so interesting so that the recruiter stays, you want to get the job, first thing, you need to get to the interview. To get to the interview, you need to get the recruiter interested, right? So the longer recruiter looks at your LinkedIn profile, the more chances increase that you're going to be called for the interview. At the interview, you need to have the hard skills to get hired. You need to feed the company. There's a lot of other things. But if you don't get to that first interview, you're not going to get that job. So as simple as that. It stays there. It's your personal and professional brand. I feel today it's exactly the brand. You can showcase your skills and everything, and it stays there forever. You just need to pay attention once in a while, and it's there, basically leading the opportunities for you. So, what I want you, all of you, to do, I love that there's so many people today. So first thing first, when I come to your LinkedIn profile, what I want to see, you are so creative people in the games industry. Doesn't matter, developer, designer, whatever. I come to your page and the first thing I see is your banner. On your banner, use this opportunity, get me interested, say what you do. You are C++ developer, put there C++, GitHub, whatever. You are artist, put there like your portfolio, but show there what is it that you do, because it is very visual. And I see there many people don't put there anything, or they put just a picture of Helsinki. You lose your opportunity. So these few seconds you already lost. Get me interested about what you have in there. Then it's a beautiful thing I feel on LinkedIn is the featured section. This is my screenshots and my featured section. So it shows exactly in bold what is it that you do. Put their portfolio, put their video, put there your work. Show what you have done. Right? Easy. Plus, it's very like you can really put there like a video if you're like an animator. If you've done the game, you're a developer, you can put there like a video of the game, link to the game, things like that. So now I'm staying at your LinkedIn already like longer. Then I really love that if I see all of that, there's a custom button that you can create. It's only for the premium members of LinkedIn. But you, if you have a free version, you can put there the link to portfolio, put the link to your GitHub if you're doing it. So this is your traffic. Think about your page as a landing page for recruiters. About section. I'm gonna tell you, I see a lot of LinkedIn profiles, perfect people, but look, today in the world where there's so much information bombarded like this, WhatsApp notifications, whatever, like comes to you all the time. If I open your LinkedIn profile and there's like a text, like 5, 6 like lines long, I'm not gonna read it. It's too much, and it's not only for me, it's for everyone. So you can say what you want, but make it in a in an easy to read format. It's not that difficult. Actually, we were talking about the AI. AI helped me do this. I wrote to AI that I need an about section about these features, but I need it to be mobile optimized because the majority of people today who visit my LinkedIn profile, they're on mobile. So my rule, I tell you, any thing that you do, you look that you do not have longer than 3 lines of text on your mobile. And you can say to ChatGPT when it's, I don't know how to call it correctly, so no longer than 3 lines in a paragraph. Make it readable. Don't make there like a huge amount of text. Nobody's gonna read it. So make it less, make it to the point, make it interesting, but please use the format. Then, what is super important is that we recruiters, when we search for people, we have a different way how we look at LinkedIn profiles. So we have a paid version of it. So what we do there is that we search with the skills, right? So for you, you have the top skills, 5 top skills. It's more than enough, right? You understand you're C++, Unity developer, or you use Maya, or you use like whatever you use. Put there like top skills. LinkedIn is going to suggest it to you. So that we recruiters, when we search for the next Unity developer, we are going to find you in the search. It's very easy to do, right? Here's for each project or for each section that you do, don't waste this opportunity. Put there exactly the skills, what you have. This is a search machine. These are the keywords. For us, for recruiters, okay, I was a developer, but for my team, for instance, they have never coded, right? They just know these skills, right? What the customer is looking for. So we are just going to search, put in the search those skills. So they only know those keywords, but you know what you're good at, what you can do. Unreal, Photoshop, and everything, it has to be there. Plus, it's a creative industry, guys. You can also add the media. Add there like a video of the gameplay, right? You can even record it today. There's so many tools that you can do, but just make it so that it's interesting. Now, as a recruiter, I'm looking at your profile already longer because I know that you have these skills and what you want to do. Experience. This is probably the most important part for us as recruiters is to find through the skills that you have the skills. But using the skills, you can do many different things, right? So now you got us interested. We are staying on your profile. Now we found that you have the skills, what we are looking for, right? And now we are going to read what is it that you did. In that game, you built environment, you maybe did all the props, maybe you implemented the multiplayer, maybe you used some whatever SDK, things like that. So now you can exactly write that in this game or in this project, what is it that you did specifically? Because number one, I'm staying at your LinkedIn profile. Number two, I see that you have the skills, what the company is looking for. Now I want to read. Now I'm reading about what is it that you did, and does it actually correspond to the job description or the job what we're hiring for? Yeah, then basically you have to tell us recruiters that you're open to opportunities. Maybe you're working today. You can still put there that you're open to the opportunities without the green button. Sorry, without the green ribbon in there. You can say it, you can indicate to recruiters. And I tell you, the trick that LinkedIn does is that your company is not going to be able to see it. All right? But we recruiters who hire, they using the LinkedIn, we first look at the people who are open to work, right? Who are interested in kind of, so we can reach out to them and say that, look, I'm looking for a person maybe like you to do something. So this is also important. Put it there and also add there like exactly what kind of opportunities. If you're only looking for remote, specify it there so that you are not wasting the time of the recruiters. Recruiters don't waste like your time. You can be there, like it's easy to do. Okay. All right, so make your profile stand out today. This is what you're gonna do. First of all, okay, I didn't talk about it, but yeah, LinkedIn, it's a professional network, right? So it's not, you're not looking for a date here, you're looking for the opportunity and you're building your personal brand. It's very easy today, you all have cameras that are good enough, just stand there, just make a professional picture. Don't make there a picture of yourself at the beach. It's not, it's actually the first thing that is going to turn recruiter like away from you. Then this is super important. If you already been working and it works very, very well, is that ask for the recommendation. Actually on LinkedIn, if you go, there's a part that you can request recommendation. If you have been working with people, maybe you had the job before, it's super good to actually through the LinkedIn, you can, if you're connected with the person, you can send him or her like request for the recommendation. So it's very easy for them. They get a message and they can write something back. If you come to my LinkedIn profile, you can see that I ask my clients for the recommendation. And maybe some of the candidates that I've worked and I did hire. It's very easy. They write it there. It adds what? Credibility, because networking is everything. If you work with somebody who I knew and he or she wrote a recommendation for you, I will at least contact you, like for sure, or call you for an interview. As I said, LinkedIn banner profile. If I could do it, the profile that I showed you myself, you're so much more creative. You can do much better. Just have the message there, make it stand out, kind of. As I said, rich media, so videos are there. You can put there like portfolios. If you don't have the portfolios, put there the resume, put there the link to GitHub. It doesn't really matter, but in the featured section and things like that. You're creative people, you can do it much better than I did. Then I would like you to tell you this one thing. It's very easy to get your customized linked. Sometimes you apply and the LinkedIn, when you create it, I don't know, whatever, like algorithm, but it creates like whatever, abracadabra there after the name and things like that. Go and change it because it looks awful on your resume or like anytime you send it to somebody, it's such a long. It's very easy to do. Just make one that I made it just for myself. So I said, write a summary, the about section, and tell that you're open to the opportunities. Take a picture. I want you to do it today. That's it. By the way, we have a lot of information on our YouTube channel. So if you go to YouTube at Games Factory Talents, the recordings from all the previous events are there. I actually have the presentation, like the days I did at the previous event where I was maybe not rushing that much and I talked a little bit more about it. And yeah, please connect. Feel free to send me the connection request, follow if you don't want to miss the next event. That's it. Thank you so much. Just promise me that you're gonna do it.